Jurgen Klopp is growing to understand where the versatile Takumi Minamino plays his best football, after a 2-goal, 1-assist showing in Liverpool's 7-2 win at Lincoln. Minamino arrived from Salzburg in January and was hailed for his ability to play a variety of positions, but in the early games of his Reds career he struggled out wide. Perhaps it was in an attempt to replicate the approach of Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah, players he is not comparable to in terms of skill set, or perhaps it was simply due to the adjustment period required after a move from Austria. But now, Minamino is finding his feet, and while he is still utilized in a number of roles, Klopp admits he will always drift centrally as that's where he has his real strength. I loved Taki's game tonight, to be honest. It was absolutely outstanding, he told reporters in his post-match press conference. He was involved in so many situations. So more and more, I think we all realize where his qualities are. Wherever he will play in the end, he will end up in the center. If he plays on the left wing or the right wing, he will play in the half spaces or the center, because that's where he has his real strength, and it looked really well. If you saw, the opponent kicked off 7 times, and the first guy that chased the kick-off again when they received the pass was Taki. He set the rhythm for all these pressing and counter-pressing situations, and I really liked the game tonight. Sound familiar? With one of Liverpool's biggest perceived problems being identifying a suitable alternative for Roberto Firmino, it appears they have found one in Minamino. There may be a long way to go for the 25-year-old, but since last season's break, Minamino has looked a different player, more confident, more composed, more understanding of the system and, crucially, much stronger. Firmino is one of the most unique strikers in world football, but now the Reds look to have found not only stand-in for the Brazilian, but perhaps competition for his place. This should be tempered with the fact Minamino's brace came against a League One side, but there have been indications in other, more high-profile games that he can perform with the same intensity and quality. In such a busy season, this is vital, as undoubtedly there will come a stage when Klopp will need to rely upon his number 18 for a run of important games. Diogo Jota, Kostas Tsimikas and Reece Williams all savoured Liverpool debuts on a night that secured progress to the 4th round of the League Cup, thrashing Lincoln 7-2. The Reds took to the field at Sincilbank with 10 changes to the side that beat Chelsea 2-0 last time out in the Premier League, with Virgil van Dijk the only player to keep his place. Tsimikas and Williams both made their first competitive starts for the senior side, while Jota came off the bench in the second half to also mark his Liverpool boat. Takumi Minamino struck twice and Xherdan Shaqiri, Marco Grujic and Divock Origi all scored in a game that, despite Lincoln's 2 goals, was a procession for the Premier League champions. The standout, though, was Curtis Jones, who grabbed a brace of his own and, speaking to LFC TV after final whistle, vowed to give 100% again if he is called upon at home to Arsenal in the next round. I'm happy with my goals, but more importantly the boys got the win and we go through to the next round. They all count, a goal's a goal to me. I'm happy the boys got the win and we're through to the next round. I'm looking forward to Arsenal and, again, will give 100% if I'm starting or if I'm coming off the bench. I'll give 100%. Every game that I play it's an opportunity for me and the rest of the lads. Every game that I'm called upon, I've always said that I'll give 100%. It's what I try to do. I think the performances go and show a glimpse of what I'm capable of doing. But I've still got a lot to learn and I need to be patient and my time will come. It is an admirable mentality from the 19-year-old who, despite added competition with the signing of a world-class midfielder in Thiago, can be expected to feature heavily for Liverpool moving forward. For Jota, Tsimikas, and Williams, they will be hoping this outing was just the first step towards a bright future under Jurgen Klopp. Elsewhere in the squad, Harvey Elliott admitted it was great to be back out there, while both Jones and Grujic hailed a top team performance. There is never too long without a game for Liverpool, and next week brings 2 home clashes with Arsenal, one in the Premier League, one in the League Cup. and Van Dijk was among those to move on to the next. Thiago and Gini Wijnaldum are expected to return to the side for the Gunners' visit in the league on Monday night, as Klopp rings the changes again, before rotation in the cup clash which is likely to be scheduled for Thursday. It is a strange and important week ahead for Liverpool, and one that, after a positive night at Lincoln, can display the real strength in depth at Klopp's disposal this season.